My dad was telling me, because he never gave me like a curfew. He was like, just respect me.
Yes.
Like, don't come home at 4 a.m, 3 a.m. I remember I came home at 2 a.m. He was so upset. I went to strip club with my friends. And I came home and he's like, what you don't realize, I can't go to bed till you're home. So by you coming home at 2, I don't get sleep then. He's like, this is the respect thing here. And he just had a conversation. I was never late again, ever. Because he was like, I can't relax unless you're home. And then now I have kids. I'm like, oh, I get it.
That's exactly what it is.
The way he spoke that was beautiful.
He was in his underwear too.
Yeah.
And go to sleep.
And I was drunk and high. I'm like, yeah, no doubt, man. And then I remember he had pee-pee stains on the front because he wore the whitey ties. I'm like, yeah, he got piss all over the front.
That was the work underwear. That's the work underwear. I know that.
That's why I remember the best. He put his leg. He's like, the thing is, Brett.
Oh, he put it up.
Let me tell you something. Now I know why. Listen, dude, you may not be at that age right now, but your dad was at that age, and I'm at that age where sometimes you stop peeing, but your body's like, well, you're not stopping.
I'm there now. Yeah, I'm there now, dude. I was eating a chicken sandwich with my family in Pasadena, and we went to Howlin' Ray's, and I had short shorts on, and we go to sit down and eat the sandwich, and my girl's talking. She goes, God, your nuts are hanging out. I'm on the side of the street, my nuts are hanging out, and I look down, I go, oh damn. And I just kept on keeping them.
Just fucking being a dad.
Because I got hot sauce all over my hands, like, I ain't touching my nuts.
Just about to enjoy the breeze.
Enjoy it, because until I get wipies on this.
But you know what, man?
I didn't give a fuck.
You know what's crazy is that, like, when girls turn 14 or 15, there's something like, I'm gonna slut it up.
Yeah.
A dude doesn't turn 15 and put on short shorts and has one nut hanging out. Like, what's up, Dave? How you doing?
Yeah.
Take a look at
It's
this
an
one right
older
here.
thing.
Yeah, there's no thing. But I tell you what, it's because we don't get the reaction we wanted. If I knew that having one nut out was going to get me,
hot chicks.
No, people are gonna laugh.
My nuts are out.
yeah, people. It's not going to be a good day.
Yeah,
for
it's
you.
not gonna be a good day. No. You see that dingling out? Oh,
But if you knew you hung one nut out and that was going to attract women,
shit. I'm like, girl, look at my sperm count.
just that right nut, the one that hangs a little lower.
That's when I knew it was getting older.
Yeah.
Because I didn't give a fuck. I didn't even know.
Yeah,
That's so. I didn't
the funny
know.
part.
My girl goes, your balls are hanging out the front. I was like, oh damn.
By the way, dad, you just left it there.
You know you're in trouble when
my
your balls
son
are
was
hanging out the
laughing.
back. When they're hanging out the back, you're real old. You know what I mean?
My son was laughing. Like, yeah, your balls are hanging out the front. Shit, hey. Man, hand me a fry and shut the fuck up.
Dude, but Jacob caught me once. He walked in on Beth and I having sex.
Oh no.
Well, okay, so he walked in on her and I having sex. And she and I were having sex, and he was young, and I felt this finger touch my ass, right? Ooh. And I've been married for a little while, so I was like, oh, okay, like. Is that what's happening tonight?
Oh, it's Freaky Thursday?
Yeah, I mean, I'd have showered up if I knew we were getting into some. If I knew we were getting into some action, I don't want you going away with stinky finger, but if that's what we're doing. But then I was like, oh no, that's not her, and I turned around, it was Jacob, right? And so we had this whole conversation, and she pulled the covers up over her head and just said, "Handle it," right? So I'm down at the end of the bed, dick out, and I'm just like, "Hey, buddy," and
just that fresh.
Yeah. I'm like, "Hey, buddy," and I send him back to bed, and we had a funny conversation, and so we were at the park, and he goes to me, he goes, I know what joke you should tell. I'm like, oh, what joke? He goes, you should tell that joke about your penis sticking straight up, and I was like, what? And he goes, yeah, that's a funny joke. You should tell. People are going to laugh. I go, nobody's going to laugh at that. He goes, I did. And I was like, all right. Oh, man. Are you saying I got a small dick? Why are you laughing? Right to my face? Like,
yeah.
Yeah, but dude, have they walked in on you?
Yeah.
No, never. Because they go to bed at like 7, so,
But they sleep. Your kids sleep.
Sleep. Heavy
They do?
sleepers, yeah. Heavy sleepers.
I used to give my kids Benadryl when I wanted to have sex with my wife.
Wait, you drunk?
Oh, yeah.
A little NyQuil.
Benadryl him up. And my oldest son, there was a point in time where he would say something like, are we getting the juice tonight? I'm like, you know it. But it's crazy. I was when he asked for it, I'm like, oh, we're going to talk about this in therapy in a couple of years, I'm sure. 100%.
Get that juice tonight, huh, Dad?
Well, what flavor you want? But we had all the flavors. You want the grape?
Yeah, grape.
Yeah, tropical fruit. Yeah. I'm on board.
How about when I got off stage at the Laugh Factory? right away. You go, bro, I figured out what you look like. I'm like, what? This is from a bunch of other comics. I'm like, what? You're like, you look like a Rottweiler who got his shit together.
Oh, you do, bro. Yeah.
Come on, man.
I'm just saying, dude.
Grab that mic, son.
You do, bro. Look.